Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Asagao Academy with Max and Lindsay.
Where he waved his hand.
He waved his hand. That was the last thing that happened. So if you didn't catch the last episode, then go watch it. It was nothing. Do you need help with anything else?
He found a book for her.
Yes.
I wanted to make a good impression on Normal Boots Club, but I couldn't come up with anything.
So you're gonna be narrating still? That's cool.
I guess.
Alright, that's cool.
No. Thanks.
Copacetic.
Copacetic?
You're welcome.
As we headed back through the cavernous library, my unease melted away. We weren't talking, but just being near him felt like being wrapped in a soft blanket.
Oh, that sounds pleasant.
Oh, I like soft blankets. I resisted the urge to snuggle up to him.
Probably a
Whoa!
good idea.
Moving too fast there.
I should have the option. I should not. Maybe I don't want to resist that urge.
We neared the front desk, stepping around a clump of studying students. As we passed, one of them shifted.
Who shifted? What did you do?
Something white flew past my face.
Uh-oh.
A thick piece of triangular paper lay at my feet. I bent over and picked it up.
Triangular paper?
It was surprisingly heavy. There was a quarter inside of it. If I was just a hair slower, it would have hit me in the face. Oh, bitch.
Oh, no.
The students snickered, and I recognized the boy that made fun of my hair this morning among them.
Oh, it's the losers. Mean losers.
My heart dropped. I scanned my memory for anything I might have done to offend them, but came up with nothing.
Satch, beat those guys up for us.
My hand started to shake. I hid it behind my back, trying to think of some way to defend myself. Run!
Take the quarter! Give them back no quarter.
Why did you do that?
What do you mean? Said the sporty boy. We were just messing around. Are you suggesting we did it on purpose?
I faltered.
Oh no, that tall boy.
There was nothing I could say. I was outnumbered. They would twist my words around no matter how straightforward I was.
Oh no.
No, Sorry.
It's like that movie Mean Girls, but with boys.
Mean boys to girl. One of the boys held his hand out for the paper. I inched closer to give it to him, angry at myself for being so compliant.
Satch, get him.
I wish I were... A gentle warmth closed over my hand, and I took the paper from me. Satch examined the paper closely.
I see what the problem is. Your aim would be better if you cut the corners before you folded it.
He placed the paper on the table. The boy looked at him in sheer awe.
Be careful though. You almost hit her, and that would have been awful.
No, I fucking killed you.
That would have been awful.
My hands began to sweat as panic shifted through me, afraid of the response, but...
Jeez, we're sorry. We'll be careful next time, I guess. Yeah, it was an accident.
They apologized?
Thanks, I appreciate it.
He gave them a wide smile and continued off down the aisles.
Aww.
I followed closely behind, my legs weak.
What a sweetie pie.
Don't tell me they stopped because of him. Simply because I was with him? I wanted to thank him, but my heart was pounding so hard I knew my voice would shake. We reached the front counter and he scanned the history book. My lips trembled as I willed myself to say something, anything to thank him.
What books do you like to read?
That fiction?
one and that one.
That one way in the
it just
back.
went over there, but you never have that other one.
The one really up high. He chuckled.
I chuckled. He chuckled. I just finished a good book. I think it'd be right up in your alley, if you don't mind me saying so.
I don't mind at all.
We just met, and this is crazy.
He reached under the counter, pulled out a thick green book, and passed it to me.
But here's my green
Is it
book.
Game of Thrones, Volume 3?
It's volume green.
A man in black stood on the front, hugging a woman in royal robes.
It's called Bible Black.
Oh, God!
It's long, but it's one of my favorites. The Princess Betrothed.
Betrothed.
Oh, I knew it was wrong. I said it twice.
Satch, come on!
I don't remember the name of my book. Oh well. I know things can be tough transferring to a new school. If you're ever worried, just read this. It'll transport you 100 miles away in a second.
Yeah.
It's a magic book.
Tears stung my eyes, so I ducked my head.
Satch.
Thank you, Satch. For more than just the books.
Aw. You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I got your name.
My name is Hana Mizuno.
I'm a transfer student. I was trying to be like her.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Hannah. Let me know how you like the book. I screwed that up. Whatever.
I will!
It took us right out of the moment there.
You farted.
It's good to get that out of the way quick.
That couldn't have gone
That
better.
way it's not awkward later.
Not only was Satch impossibly kind, but being around him felt easy, refreshing.
And he wasn't weird about letting his gas out.
Like being doused in the mist of a waterfall. Oh gosh, what was I thinking?
I love everyone.
My cheeks hot, I left the library. 2 surprisingly heavy books under one arm.
Aw, he was nice.
I settled into bed, eager to get started with my new reading material, but
My new reading material, but
Ma was sitting at her desk, carving a pencil idly into the pages of a notebook. Every few minutes, she released a long, drawn-out sigh as the lead of her pencil whined against the paper. I lowered my book and took the bait.
what do you want?
Is something wrong, Mai? She let out a dreary sigh. I hope Jared noticed me this year. I hope Jared notices me this year. Jared! Does Jared know you like him?
What?
I don't like Jared. Oh. I closed my book and set it aside, deciding to play along. Well, have you at least tried talking to him? No. I mean, no. I mean, I have before, but no.
One time in my dreams.
Why don't you try again? She bobbed her head from side to side, considering this like it never crossed her mind before.
Again.
Yeah, maybe I could do that. Satisfied, I picked my book back up. Have you ever had a boyfriend before, Hana?
Like 50.
Huh? Me? No. Never. Never. No, no.
Really?
Really? Never?
Never,
Ever. I bet you a lot of money with a Y in front of it, a funny looking Y, that you met a totally cute boy here and fall in love by the end of the school year. Or you could just love me.
That's called yen, I'll have you know.
You're crazy.
I'm-
Get out of here, crazy. Get out of here. You're crazy.
Stop being so crazy.
I buried my face back in my book, barring Mai from any further discussion. Fall in love by the end of the year? Okay.
Alright.
I'll do it.
I'm down.
down.
Down for some year, love.
If I were a betting kind of girl, I'd take that bet.
She thinks she will? Is that what she's saying?
I love Mr. Bunny the most, though.
Mr. Buddies. Oh,
I woke the next morning with what felt like a lizard in my throat.
It, in fact, was a lizard in my throat.
I was already up, shuffling through her school bag with an enigmatic grin. The first day of school.
You have a lizard in your throat.
You're finally awake. Her voice sliced through the air like a knife, and I winced.
Sure did.
Then I started bleeding everywhere. It was awkward. She was definitely trying to kill me. And she's a morning person as well.
Also.
It's time for your first day of school. Aren't you excited?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. What do you mean? Is something special happening today? Something strange always happens on the first day of school, especially someone like you. Wink.
What?
Someone like me?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean.
I don't know what she means.
She smiled and started messing with a pile of papers on her desk. Shaking my head, I got out of bed, pulled my uniform out of my closet. My palms sweat as I held the gold vest and blue jacket. Was it really possible for things to be different here than they were at home? What if the problem wasn't actually the school? I shook the thoughts out of my head and changed into my uniform. What is it?
Aww.
You look so cute.
She's like always blushing.
I know, she's always drunk. Jesus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that she has like a super crush on you.
Really? Heat crept up my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. Your hair matches your uniform so well.
Aw.
You look like a flower blooming straight out of the ground.
She is so romancing you right now.
Thank you. Why are you crying? God, you're one of those people that cries a lot in anime. Water stung the back of my eyelids and I turned to start packing my backpack.
She keeps getting stung by
She is. She's one of those girls.
She keeps
Or
getting
guys.
stung by her tears. They should probably eat less spicy food or something, I would think.
Why was I getting worked up about something as little as this? I must have gotten less sleep than I thought. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. I'm just happy. How dumb was that? I started crying at the first sight of someone being nice to me. I guess she must have had a hard life, maybe.
Aw.
I took a deep breath to steady my nerves.
Look at that sly look. She's coming for you.
What an oddly menacing look.
Oh, somebody fell.
Thud. All the air left my lungs as something like horse hooves slammed against my back.
Oh? What's happening right now?
You'll do just fine. Oh wait. You'll do just fine. Don't worry, this is going to be awesome. I stiffly peered over my shoulder. That was you?
What?
Huh? Mai stood behind me, her hand raised. Somehow she had the strength of a bodybuilder. Nothing.
Hashtag buff boys
Ow.
over here. Except that she's a girl.
I was just about to zip my bag up when I spotted the book Satch gave me lying on my nightstand. The Prince Betrothed. He said that if I ever needed to be transported somewhere far away, I could take it with me.
Why can't we read this book name right?
I know what it means. I just.
No, but you said the prince. You said betrothed, right?
I
You
was
said
down
prince.
for. I was thinking princess, man.
Oh, you're just making it for yourself.
It was pretty good so far. Maybe it would be smart to bring it along, just in case I had no one to talk to in between class periods.
It was pretty good.
Would I need it for my first day of class?
Yeah. Oh, let's take it.
I'd take it.
Let's take the book.
What if you lose it though?
It's too late. We already took it.
I put it into my already overfull bag, biting my lip.
Well,
Oh.
we should have saved first, shouldn't we have?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm gonna save now anyway. I'm gonna put it right here. This is our second
Crap.
save
I hope
file.
we don't lose it.
But since we're doing this as a let's play, we're not like doing any restarting or anything. We're just
return.
we'll take our choices as they come.
It never hurt to be prepared, right? You're ready?
I didn't know what book bag.
Yeah,
was
let's
full.
go. I didn't either.
If we lose
Fuck.
Satch's book.
Satch is gonna
I'm
kill
feel
us.
so bad. I've seen
Stick with me, you'll be fine.
what he's capable of.
Mai opened the door and together we stepped into the hallway, merging into a steady flow of chittering girls and fruit-flavored perfume.
Oh, it's Mimi.
You.
I don't remember how. I think I voiced her. Maybe.
Yes, you did.
Was it just like your
I
voice?
don't care. Just give it
Oh
a
my! I did not know we lived on the same floor.
No way, really? That's so awesome. Now we'll be able to catch up. Whatever happened between you and... The river girls shifted as we headed down the stairs. Suddenly I found myself surrounded by a bunch of people I didn't know.
It's Billy and.
Oh wow, what a jerk he turned out to be.
Oh no!
Mai's exclamation faded into the buzz of voices in the air. Oh no. What would I do if we got separated? Well, you just go.
Continue
Anxiously,
on your
I
way.
searched the crowd of girls for Mai, but I couldn't find her. Everyone was dressed in the same Asagao uniform. It was difficult to tell anyone apart, and being so short really didn't help the situation.
Oh, we have to guess who we're gonna see next. Who do you think?
Jontron.
That's what I was thinking too, actually. So we'll go with that.
As we turned the last corner down the stairway, I saw a flash of red hair a little ways in front of me.
I know who that is.
Mai? I reached between two girls and tapped her on the shoulder.
I don't know who you were.
Your hair's too short to be Mai!
You're someone else.
Huh? Oh, who?
She's mad.
Who are you? The girl's eyes flashed, almost like a jolt of electricity shot through them.
She's a Pikachu.
I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. She said nothing and turned away. Before I knew it,
Batch.
I stood outside the Primrose House, watching the flow of girls disperse across the campus. Mai was nowhere to be seen. I couldn't even hear her chirpy voice.
Chip, chip, chip.
Oh man. I took a deep breath, biting my lip. This wasn't a big deal. I could go to class alone.
Lots of people do it.
But I didn't even know where the building was.
Oh no!
I reached into my backpack and dragged out my class schedule.
Don't drop your book.
Homeroom. 206 Poppy Hall. Which one was Poppy Hall again? Weren't the classrooms on the other side of campus? I picked a direction and began to walk, trying to ignore my rising panic at the thought of arriving late to the first day of class.
It's gonna happen.
As a third year, where no one knew me, all of the people staring.
Hey,
It is!
Oh, we totally called it. Hey, you okay? You look a little lost.
Someone called out to me and I turned around, almost jumping for joy.
We're so smart. It's Jontron.
You can't bring birds to school, silly! When I froze. A Normal Boots jacket. He was part of the Normal Boots Club. And you had a cute little
Look at his
bird!
beautiful locks.
If this was a Normal Boots Club member, blah, 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 I had to make a good impression.
Once your tongue swelling in your mouth.
I know! I'm getting into the character.
Jontron.
He was one of the founders, right? Then he must be Jontron. Yes. I'm new. I don't know where Poppy Hall is. You a freshman? No problem. My class is in Poppy Hall. I'll walk you there.
Oh, you're John now, are you?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Did
That's fine.
I sound like John?
Totally, you totally
Perfect.
nailed it.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Was this really happening?
What's happening, all right?
He began walking toward a large brick building in an enthusiastic manner, pumping his arms up and down like he was in some kind of show tune. I fell into step beside him.
He started singing randomly a lot.
I didn't get the reference. I didn't notice it when Mai pointed him out to me yesterday, but Jontron had big brown eyes and a warm-looking face.
You look pretty warm. I'd like to just put my hands right
Just
on
squeeze
there.
his cheeks. He was basically a human puppy.
Door.
I glanced up at him out of the corner of my eye. Eep! A bird! A bird on his shoulder!
Let's date it.
It's so cute! Birds always made me uncomfortable. Something about the ease in which they could poke... What? Something about the ease with which they could poke out someone's eyes.
Is something wrong? Why'd you stop?
No, nothing's wrong. He followed my gaze to the bird on his shoulder.
Hey,
Oh, this is Jacques. Isn't he cute?
You so cutie. Oh god, he's gonna kill me.
Nice to meet you.
It spoke?
Sure did. Yeah. Why, you never seen a talking bird before? What's wrong with you?
He put his hand to his shoulder. Jacques jumped into his palm.
Jacques is a robot bird. See? Hello.
Jacques' eyes gleamed a dangerous red when he spoke, but nothing else suggested he wasn't a normal bird. In fact, if I hadn't known better, I would have said the red in his eyes was painted on. That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Jacques twisted his head to the side, examining me in return. The more he looked at me, the less afraid I was.
What are you oh, right, that's Jacques. What are you looking at?
John, why'd you come in, dick? What? Nothing, I'm sorry.
Sudden change of heart. Oh yeah, Jacques can be a little sassy. He's so full of sass. Who are you calling sassy? I'm not the sassy one. I don't forget to feed you.
He's a sassy pidge.
He's a sassy
But he's not a
pidge.
sassy pidge.
Jacques, that was one time. I was alone and starving in the frozen tundra of this empty world, loveless, afraid. Ignore him. I've been bringing him with me to the drama club, and he's taken a little too well to it. I see how this is. Shut me out like I have nothing to add to the conversation.
Jacques retook his place on John's shoulder, this time facing away from us as if miffed. We resumed our walk towards Poppy Hall.
I'm Jontron, by the way. Call me John.
Hana, nice to meet you.
No, Jontron. Hana, that's a cute name.
Thank you! Thank you! So how long have you had Jacques?
Since middle school. We've been together for 4 years now. Ain't that right? I'm not listening.
Sassy
Yeah,
pidge.
well, sassy pidge.
Sassy bird.
I love him to death. I don't know what I'd do without him.
It seems like life would be a lot easier without him, but who was I to say?
That's not very nice.
We arrived at the brick building. A white sign surrounded by poppies declared it to be, unsurprisingly, Poppy Hall.
Which room are you in?
Room 206.
really?
Seriously?
Yes? No?
That's my homeroom. We're in the same class.
John laughed and
God,
and clasped me on the shoulder.
Haha. Wonderful. I guess I'll be seeing more of you then, right?
Yeah.
Right. Together we entered Poppy Hall. Poppy Hall was lined with fluorescent lights and Asagao blue lockers. The lack of students milling around in the hallway indicated we were a bit late.
Oh no.
We ran up the stairs and made it into the classroom just as the bell rang. My heart caught in my throat. Thankfully, the teacher hadn't come yet. Instead, students clumped into tight pods and milled around the classroom, catching up on vacation news.
John.
John! Thank you so much for showing me the class, John. John!
See you later.
John.
No problem. I'll see you around. Here I go.
He waved and disappeared into the wriggling mass of students. He wriggled. He just wriggle into these people. I glanced around the room, looking for an empty seat. I wonder if anybody else is in here. Hana! Oh, you're in the same class. Mai peeled herself out from behind a cuddling couple. Was that Jontron? Were you just talking to Jontron? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mai's eyes widened and I couldn't help feeling a little smug. I realized I didn't know the way to class after you and I got separated, and he offered to walk me.
Yo, batch.
Mai emitted a highly pressurized squeal. Jontron walked you to class? Oh my god, you have to tell me everything.
Well, we walked
She grabbed
to
me by
class.
the wrist and pulled me to an empty desk in the back corner of the room, right next to the window. That's where main characters go.
That's right next to the window, so you can look out and be like,
On the far side.
yep.
I saved a seat.
At the main character seat.
I was about to read that as her voice. I slid in and took off my backpack, hooked it on the side of my desk. I was a little bit worried the books inside were too heavy for the bag to handle, but so far it held up well.
Uh-oh. That is such a bad sign.
Sorry we got separated, by the way. I can get a little chaotic sometimes. So tell me what happened. What did he say? What did he smell like? Does he have peach fuzz? Is it rough? What the fuck do you think I was doing with him? Wait, what? These are very important questions I am asking. You need to answer them. Was his hair super silky smooth? Or did he have like a roughness like a dog's coat?
I didn't touch it.
Before I could answer, the door to the front of the room slid open. A tall woman strode in. The class went quiet and obediently slid into their seats. My heart beat furiously, blood rushing through my ears.
Oh, look at this girl.
Do you want to voice her?
I can give it a shot.
I
Let's
will.
see.
If you don't want to.
Good morning, class.
The teacher's melodious voice swam through the room, calming the buzzing high of the students back from break. My shoulders relaxed, and my fear ebbed away.
I am your teacher, Shizuka Wakahisa. You may call me Miss Shizuka.
Thank you, Miss Shizuka. The emphasis she placed on the word led me to believe calling her Mrs. was a mistake she would take. She would...
Not. It's not a mistake.
Wasn't a
that
mistake she would take lightly. Yes,
She'd be mad.
She'd be mad.
Some of you might have noticed that we have a new student this semester.
No, don't point me out. A hail of murmurs passed through the room. Some people glanced at me. Nope, there was no fear. There was the fear again. There was no fear. I'm still not scared.
Would you like to come up and introduce yourself?
Fuck no.
I don't care.
I nodded, stood, and slowly walked to the front of the room, counting my steps to make sure I wouldn't fall. I faced the class, took a deep breath to introduce myself, and noticed a familiar face in the crowd.
Oh,
God!
It's everybody!
So many of them!
I heard that Shane is like very tsundere in this game and the hardest one to get with.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me kind of want him. There was John sitting with the two other boys wearing Normal Boots Club's jackets. One of the boys, the tallest one, was staring at me, the barest of frowns on his face. That's PBG. He looks
PBG's
kinda...
got like such a puppy dog face.
He looks kind of miffed.
He does.
Something about him seemed really familiar. Wait,
Wait.
he was PBG, wasn't he? The other founder of the Normal Boots Club.
He was right.
Suddenly, all the strength left my knees. What should I do? Was he Why was he frowning? Was it possible that I already made a bad impression on him?
Oh no, he hates us.
Just look down. You had to be kidding me. If he didn't like me, why did that...
What?
What did that mean about everyone else? Wouldn't they follow his lead? But John likes me!
Yeah.
I swallowed. The faces of the class began to congeal, forming in one giant blob. Oh, don't faint.
You moved from right?
I nodded and swallowed again. Yes. Then, like a beacon of light, I noticed Mai smiling and giving me a thumbs up.
Yeah,
That's right.
we did it.
What would Mai do in this situation?
Well, we'll find that out next time on Game Face, won't we?
I guess we will.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're enjoying. Be sure to let us know if you're enjoying Asagao Academy with me and Lindsay. And leave a comment about who you think is the sexiest boy in the game. And who...
We haven't met all of them yet.
Well, yeah.
We saw them. But...
So far. First impressions.
I'm liking
all that good
John.
stuff. I, too.
I'm liking Jared. I like PBG, but he seems kind of mad at me. And you say Shane is kind of tsundere, which I'm kind of
Yeah, that's what I hear. Anyway, more next time, guys. So thanks for watching.
We'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
BB.